When I inspected my first bag, it was terrifying, but I guess, you know, the more you do, the more experience you have, the more comfortable you become. And it's not, you know, I don't actually look at it as a suitcase. I look at, you know, the travel in front of me as an experience, and you learn something. You learn so much from so many different travellers. You know, you're talking about when you are in the airport environment, it's people coming from all over the world. So, you know, there's so much that you learn and you can kind of, you know, take from that person. So first and foremost, I'm a mother. So I've got beautiful children. Being a mother, I wanted to, you know, set a good example for my children, and I think I've always loved or wanted to work in a law enforcement role. So for me, being a female, I thought that would be empowering, and that sets a good example for my children. So absolutely, it is, you know, rewarding, empowering, and all of the things, yeah, all of the above. It is a very, I guess, challenging program to be put through, but you do have the support, you have the help, you have the assistance if you seek it, and then you are within a team. I mean, our current team is 30 officers. We work together. We've pretty much become a family now. So yeah, if you want the help, it's there. You're never left alone. So I feel that's a good thing.
So with this video, you must have noticed that how culturally diverse this profession is. Doesn't matter what background you are from, doesn't matter you are a housewife with kids or single parents or just graduated from university, you can be able to join this career and have a great future. So this is another website, which is the official website, abf.gov.au. There are some videos here. I want to share it with you guys as well. So let's watch this video.
Born in Townsville, North Queensland. I'm a one-year Kalkazoon woman from Queensland. I like what Australian Border Force stands for and the work that we do. You're protecting Australia's borders. For me, that gives me a sense of pride because we do such an important role. We do a bunch of different things, like I am in the airport, and I do a bit of cargo, and then I do shipping. And it's really exciting because I've got that variety. So it's a good team to be in, good environment to be in. When I started my training, I was introduced to local Indigenous officers. Throughout my training, were there for me when I had issues with whether it was work-related or there was something else there that was personal, perhaps. It was really great to have someone there that was more like a friend than a colleague. There was just a closer relationship there where I felt comfortable to be able to talk about these issues. For myself personally, I feel like a role model for my community and also for my family. I have younger siblings. So I think it's great being an Aboriginal person within the organisation. The job really is something, everyone's capable of doing it. It's not anything that is specific to a gender. I really like what we stand for and the work that we do because it plays such an important role in protecting Australia. So I get a bit of sense of pride in that because we're doing such an important job. At the same time, it's a really exciting job, and so for me, I really like that. Yeah.
Beautiful. As you have seen, an Aboriginal woman also working in this profession. So as you can see how great career is that there are people from all different backgrounds working in this profession. Okay, let's watch the other video.
A good day working for the Australian Border Force is rocking up to work and joining my team and going out to protect our borders. I meet such great travellers. I've got such a great support structure around me, and you learn so many different things every day. It's endless. Inspecting bags is most definitely an art form. There is a specific procedure that we follow. However, every officer has their own way of interacting with their passenger, from keeping them happy and taken care of, to getting the correct answers out of them, understanding why the passengers are here, from opening a specific zip or compartment to x-raying the bags, doing your narcotics and explosives testing on the item itself, You need to make sure that the passenger is 100% satisfied with the process and feels that they're being taken care of, while you're actually making sure that you work
That's
within
right.
legislation in all your procedures. I joined Border Force in 2015. The reason I joined was I was caught up in the London bombings in 2005.
Really?
And so
Wow.
I believe that it's very important that we secure our borders, and I wanted to be part of protecting Australia's community.
That's right.
I've got so many opportunities ahead of me. I could end up in the mail gateway facility, I could end up in air cargo, I could end up in shipping, maritime. There's so many opportunities for anyone that wants to grasp them.
That's right. Let's watch the other one.
I'm a Cunaloo man, which is west of Rockhampton, but I grew up in Brisbane. Being an Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander in ABF, I think is quite exciting. It provides an opportunity for us as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people to enhance our protection and securing the borders through our cultural ideologies. What attracted me to Australian Border Force was the diverse opportunities that you can have within the organisation. You can work in a range of different places around the country, and also career opportunities. You can work in different places within Australian Border Force. You'll have an exciting time with ABF.
Beautiful. Amazing. Alright, so let's share some more information about this career. Alright, so this is one of the official website, www.abf.gov.au. A career with us, the entry level, understanding the role. The Border Force Officer Recruit Training Program is our entry level program. It prepares you for a career in Australian Border Force, ABF. The ABF undertakes varied and challenging work. We are looking to attract people with a wide range of skills, capabilities and experience. You are encouraged to apply if you want to play a critical role in protecting Australia's border, be part of diverse workforce that represent the community we serve, are willing to commit to our values and behavior, maintain a high level of integrity and professionalism. We typically advertise B4 positions several times per year. However, this can change due to operational priorities. When applications are open, an Apply Now button will be featured on our overview page. This will take you to Home Affairs Career Opportunities page where you can submit an application. So the overview page is this one here. I click on it, and right now there is no Apply Now button on this page, but when the positions will be open, you would be able to see an Apply Now button somewhere on this page, and you can be able to click it and you can start filling out the form. Alright, let's read some more. Go back to the same page. Okay. Are you eligible to apply? To apply for a Border Force recruit position, you must be Australian citizen. You must show evidence of this during the recruitment process. Be 18 years of age or older when applying. Have a minimum Year 10 certificate with Certificate 4, Diploma level qualification or trade certificate, relevant work experience. Be able to obtain Australian Government Security Clearance and Employee Suitability Clearance. How much you will be paid? So during your initial 12 months training course, you will be paid $54,439 plus 15.4% superannuation. This is an APS 2 Border Force Officer recruit salary and is accurate as at February 12, 2023. When you successfully complete the training course, you will become APS 3 General Duties Border Force Officer. You will be paid $61,915 plus 15.4 superannuation and applicable allowances as at February 2023. Alright, the recruitment process. The recruitment process consists of a number of steps. You must complete each step to progress to the next step. Step 1, online application. When application open, an Apply Now button will appear on the overview page. Once on the Home Affairs Career Opportunities page, select either GAZ APS 2 National Border Force Officer Recruit or the same thing with Affirmative Measures Indigenous. You will need to provide some background information, your resume and details of 2 referees. You will also need to answer some questions. Remember our eligibility requirement: you must be Australian citizen and over 18 years of age. Step 2, cognitive ability assessment. When applications closes, you may be invited to undertake cognitive ability assessment, which will assess your general mental ability or aptitude. Cognitive ability test reflects how well you will acquire, organize, retain, and apply information on the job. A number of practice cognitive ability assessments are available online. The Revillion, if you click on this, there will be an assessment you would be able to do. Step 3, Revillion Work Reliability Assessment. The next step is the Work Reliability Assessment. You may be invited to complete an online questionnaire that asks about your views and attitude towards various work-related issues. It helps identify people who have the right attitude towards counterproductive behaviors such as absenteeism, theft and fraud, and dishonest or deceptive behavior. Information on work reliability assessments is available online, and if you click on this link, you would be able to see those information. Step 4, video interview. Following the reliability assessments, you may be invited to complete a video interview. This assists us to learn more about you, your motivation and interest in working for the ABF. We conduct the video interview online. You can complete this at any time in the comfort of your own home. Your responses will be recorded and reviewed by the assessment panel. Advantages of video interview includes applicants remain focused on their responses. They are not distracted by how the interviewer is responding to them. Applicants can record their responses in a more convenient and relaxed environment. Applicants can complete the interview at a time that suits them. This helps with juggling work, family, and other commitments. We ask applicants the exact same questions with the same time limitation for responses. Step 5, Virtual Assessment Center. If you have been successful through the above steps, you may receive an invitation from our recruitment partner to attend a virtual assessment center. We conduct the virtual assessment center online using Zoom during normal working hours based on the Australian Eastern Standard Time Zone. The virtual assessment center starts with a meet and greet and general information session that goes for about 20 minutes. You will then have a written assessment where you will complete written tasks. At the end of the 30 minutes time limit, you email your responses back to our recruitment partner. The last section of the virtual assessment center is the role play and interview questions. Representative of our recruitment partner and the ABF will conduct these. In the role play, you will be playing the part of a border force officer. We will give the scenario to you just before this section. We will assess your responses to the interview questions against integrated leadership system. Step 6, referee check. Once the virtual assessment center are complete, we may contact your referee to get a referee check. A referee can include a workplace referee or a former supervisor. Our recruitment partner will email a request for a written report to your referee. Your referee will need to return it within 48 hours. We encourage you to keep your referee informed on your progress. Please ensure they complete the report as quickly as possible. If you cannot provide either a workplace or a former supervisor referee, our recruitment partner will contact you to arrange an alternate referee. Step 7, progress to mandatory conditions. If you are successful in step 1 to 6, you may be contacted to progress through the mandatory conditions of engagement. This includes a medical, fitness assessment, psychometric assessment, relevant security clearances. The ABF start B4 courses throughout the year. We may not contact all candidates in the merit pool at the same time. We encourage you to be ready for a phone call and to keep an eye on your email for more information. Mandatory conditions of engagement. Medical assessment. ABF medical standards apply to recruitment of Border Force officer. We base the medical standards on the inherent requirements of an operational Border Force officer. Okay. Fitness assessment. As a Border Force officer, it is important to maintain a healthy level of fitness. The Functional Fitness Assessment FFA is the fitness standard we apply to Border Force officer recruits. The FFA will test several key areas of fitness including flexibility and spinal mobility, core stability, aerobic capacity, cardiovascular fitness, agility, power, upper body strength and endurance, lower body strength and endurance, manual handling skills. The FFA gives evidence of your overall fitness. It relates to the physical requirements of a Border Force officer role. All candidates are assessed on the same fitness test within a specific time frame. We recommend you build up your fitness level before you complete your assessment. Understand the requirements of the test and ensure you are able to complete them before the testing day. You can find more information about FFA and a description of the test on the fitness assessment page. So if you go onto this link, you will be able to find more information. Psychological assessment. The duties of a Border Force officer can be psychologically demanding. All applicants must complete psychometric testing as part of the mandatory condition of engagement. The psychological assessment process comprises of consent form, specified online psychometric test, a face-to-face interview with qualified practitioners, a written report about suitability. Qualified practitioners registered under Australian Health Practitioners Regulation Agency conduct psychological assessments. They are bound by the Australian Psychological Society Code of Ethics and Practice Standards. They are employed by the external provider under contract to Australian Border Force. Due to the nature of the testing, we cannot provide feedback on your psychological assessment. You will only get a result indicating that your psychological assessment was suitable or unsuitable. More information can be found on the psychological assessment page. Click on this link and you will find more information. AGS-VA Security Clearance and Employee Suitability Clearance. All ABF staff are required to obtain an Employee Suitability Clearance, which is also called ESC clearance. This assesses your suitability from an integrity and character perspective to work with or for the Australian Border Force. More information is on Department of Home Affairs vacancies website page. We also encourage you to complete employment suitability self-assessment to ensure you meet the criteria before commencing the application process. Staff needing access to security classified resources must hold a security clearance at the appropriate level. This falls under Australian Government Protective Security Police Framework. This means that ABF staff must also maintain a clearance through the Australian Government Security Vetting Agency, which is also called AGS-VA. So you need to have NV1 security clearance. Alright, B4 recruits need to acquire and maintain both clearances, which is ESC clearance and AGS-VA clearance at the baseline level. The department will sponsor this and our team will help you start this process. You can find more information on the AGS-VA website. Alright, there are some hints and tips Before submitting an application for the B4 program, decide if this role is right for you. Consider whether you can commit to the 12 months training program. Leave is generally not supported during the program. Remember, now is the time to decide, not after you have been offered a position. Entry-level border force recruit positions are highly sought after. A large number of competitive applicants apply. The recruitment process may take up to 6 months to finalize. We encourage you to check your email regularly for status update and invitation to the next steps. You should be confident you can meet all the requirements and mandatory condition of engagement. The ABF cannot engage applicants who do not do an assessment or who do not meet the requirements. Read as much information about B4 program and the role of a border force officer as you can. Practice for the cognitive test and work reliability test at the links provided. Read over the information about medical conditions and B4 requirements. Start fitness training now. The earlier you start training for the functional fitness assessment, the more likely you are to pass. Watch the video and practice the fitness assessments in advance to test your fitness. Read the required information. Read the required information for the security clearance e-pack. So you need to have a security clearance. Gathering these documents in advance reduces the time it will take you to complete the online pack. Once you have applied, keep checking your phone and email. The B4 recruitment team and our external testing providers will contact you at each step. Consider our interest in relocating. We may contact you to gauge your interest in relocating interstate for a course. The B4 program is a national recruitment initiative. Due to operational requirements, we do not offer B4 courses in the Australian Capital Territory or Tasmania. If you reside in these states or territories and are successful through this process, you will be required to permanently relocate to a state or territory where the B4 courses is offered. Employment post-graduation will be in the state you undertook the B4 course. Alright guys, these are some of the important information I have shared with you. I hope you really found these information helpful. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell down below for all the latest upcoming videos, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, goodbye.